This is a big news for Thomas Partey and Ghana as a whole, because Thomas Partey has finally and officially been granted bail, but on certain conditions, after he went to the court, because you realize that about some few weeks ago or a few months ago, Thomas Partey was charged with rape cases and even sexual assault. And you know that as a football player, whenever you are being charged with such cases, which in this case, Thomas Partey was charged for 6 good cases, it is not an easy thing. But fortunately for him, he's been granted bail, but on certain conditions. So I would like us to look through these conditions why Thomas Partey has been granted the bail. So one of the conditions is that Thomas Partey will not be allowed to contact any of the women involved in the case. One of the conditions be say, make you not take call and call anybody. Make you not take your phone and text any of the women who are involved in the case. Because when you do that, they will realize that maybe you want to distort the case. You want to, influence the ladies in order that they can withdraw the case. And you see, when you do that, your life is at stake, at a high risk. The second condition is that he must notify police of any address changes. So if there's any address changes as to his document, where he's living, if Thomas Partey is moving to another location, he must notify the police that from today forward, I'm moving from this location to another location. Or if he changes any address on his particulars, he must let the police know. These conditions might seem very small, but it is a huge thing. Number 3, Thomas Partey must notify police of international traveling. So it means say anytime Thomas Partey they travel to Ghana, he must notify the police. If they travel outside Spain, because now he's been given a contract with the Villarreal FC. So if he's traveling outside Spain, the police must know. If he's traveling outside the UK, the police must know. So it's like, in a way, his life is being restricted just because some women have filed cases against Thomas Partey. Whether true or not true, we can't tell because the case is still in the court. And the fourth one is that Thomas Partey must turn up to the next court appearance at Old Bailey in September. So in September, Thomas Partey will appear in court again. These are the conditions on which they granted Thomas Partey bail. So in as much as it is bad for a Ghanaian footballer to be charged with these cases, it be good news be say now they grant him bail. Where Villarreal has also decided to sign him because he is a free agent. And that is a big news for him, Thomas Partey. This is a caution for all of us, because right after his contract expired or his contract ended with Arsenal FC, that is when they lifted, or that is when this case started to, be in the waves of the media. So you can imagine a Ghanaian boy, a black man, living with the whites, and you are being charged with cases like this. And one of the things is that when it comes to these cases, I don't know why it be only the footballers or these, athletes. Either the women, they set them up, or the women, they lied and they want to cook some stories in order to get them a belongings, in order to get them a properties. Charlie, we for be careful. And the people, the athletes must be careful over there. But as a Ghanaian, I feel that, and we pray for Thomas Partey so that at the end of everything, he will become, or he will be, vindicated, or he will be charged as someone who has no influence or who is not involved in such cases that have been charged against Thomas Partey. And it's the big news for him also to get a big club to play, a club like Villarreal, because if you are out of contract and you are aging also, it is difficult for clubs to approach you. But yes, very good move for Thomas Partey. He is back in La Liga League. He's going to prove to the world that he is the guy. He is the best defensive, attacking, central midfielder we have all had in the Spanish League and in the EPL. Now, another exciting news is that the Blues, Chelsea, have unveiled their new signing, William Estevao from Palmeiras. Since Chelsea have signed William for over a year now, but he had to stay with his former club for the necessary arrangement, and he's age-wise, because Chelsea are building an empire. Chelsea are building a very huge team around these youngsters, and we saw him training with Chelsea, and later today he's been unveiled as the new Chelsea signing. So Chelsea's team is going to be a threat to the European clubs. Imagine Chelsea formation, having Sanchez in the goalpost, James as number 2, Cucurella as number 3, 4 and 5, Kovacic and Chalobah. Then Caicedo, Simons, and Enzo. It's going to be a beautiful one. Chelsea fans, what do you say about this signing? Let me know in the comment section. Then we have Palmer on the right flank, Jimmy Gittins on the left flank, and Joao Pedro. Don't forget that Liam Delap is also there. So Chelsea have the signings. Chelsea have it, because very soon they will be done with Xavi Simons. So it is what it is, and in no time the Premier League is going to commence. The Champions League is going to commence. The FA Cup is going to begin. The Carling Cup or the Carabao Cup is also going to begin. So there will be a lot of competition here and there, left, right, center. So the Chelsea fans all make happy, say, all them signings, all no, they make happy with them. Right from Liam Delap, Joao Pedro, Jimmy Gittins, Xavi Simons, who is also yet to come. Name them. The Players' Day. The Players' Day. The Players' Day, because they recently some go sign the Red Hat. So it's like they are building a very good team. And it is what it is, because it is not only Chelsea who is making signings. Liverpool is doing same. Manchester City is doing same. Manchester United is also doing same with Sesko in the pipeline. Arsenal, Gyökeres and all that. Newcastle, you can imagine. So the Premier League is going to be a late one. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the latest update. My name is Wizzy and you're watching the Sports Vibes. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe for more episodes. Stay tuned.